welcome back to my channel. Today we're actually going to be restarting rigging all over. I have finished my new updated model and I had to start over from scratch. So we're going to go back through that process and it'll be a little quicker this time. It'll be a little bit better done. There won't be as many weird art mistakes. So I hope you enjoy. Oh boy. Yep, I updated my model. As you can tell from if you saw my last video, it was a time lapse of part of my new model. I say part because I already explained in the other one that I was having issues with my older tablet for drawing, and it kept crashing when I would try to do like basically anything with this model. Sorry for the head spinning. I had to check to see if everything was correct connected. But yeah, so I restarted and I had cut things up a little bit differently so I could get it to move a little bit better, which you'll start to see that namely in the face head rigging. In my last model, I think it was like, if I remember right, the nose shine and the freckles were all on one layer instead of split. So I had split that up, and you'll see it a lot better in the head rigging video, which I already have the head rigging done. I just need to finish editing the video, but I will be moving on to, I think the next one, not the next video, but the next part of rigging I have is mouth rigging, and I need to find a good mouth formatting and figure out, I should probably figure out VBridger after I finish rigging the mouth or during, just to see what is needed maybe. I don't have toggles because honestly it already took a long time to draw each of these models, and since I was going to be doing mostly YouTube videos anyways, I figured I will save getting like toggles and stuff for future models, just because it really did take a long time to draw just this base model, and I don't want to get too bogged down by overloading myself, I guess, in what needs to be done for this model, but I think that would be a good future goal. So here we have the restarting of the eye. I'm so sorry. I made the like crinkled up because I think this is like, I just don't know why I needed to stay a little bit more active. I think I think I didn't get a good enough sleep when I was doing this. So I just crinkled it up. You gotta have some sort of fun, right? But I really like how I just absolutely love how this model has turned out, and rigging her has been a lot of fun, and figuring out how exactly I want the eyes to move. You'll kind of see me do a little bit more understanding of how to cut the eye, because once I start like closing the pupil and the whites, I didn't art mesh them, so I had realized that after a little bit, and you can kind of see in this section where I made the bottom lash disappear because of how like thin it was. I spent a little extra time figuring out how to get the eye to blink close exactly how I wanted. Also, if you see the blue eye and you see that the bottom lash, I probably shouldn't be drawing attention to it because maybe no one has noticed it, but if you did notice it, this is me explaining it, and if you didn't notice it, well, I just drew your attention to it. But anyways, on the blue eye, when it zooms out, if you look and see, you'll see that the white bottom lashes are missing. I don't know what happened. I have no idea where they went. I don't know if I accidentally deleted them or like I made them invisible somehow. I have absolutely no idea, but I do fix it in, I believe, the next upcoming video is when I realized and fixed it. Actually, wait, no, whichever video I have where it's gonna be copying what I do on this eye to the other eye, that's when I figure it out. It took way too long. But you can see in this moment where I'm like squishing the white of the eye and the pupil that I created a deformer for all of it and mush them together. I'm gonna realize after I try to move the pupil down why that doesn't work. But art, like doing the art mesh is very important. And I'm glad that I figured it out in this one because it's something I didn't do in the other one, because I think the way I had that worked around on the other one, yeah, you can see here that it like goes down with it, which isn't what I want. And the other one I had it where the eyes are cut out, and that's why in I believe in the last video you could really see where the skin overlapped. That was like a big major why I needed to redraw and why I needed to just cut the model better and just draw her better in general. Because I was just trying to learn and improve where I could. So I also made the framing a lot better on this model, so she won't look a little blurry, because I was kind of noticing that she looked a little blurry. Yeah, see here I like art meshed them so it stays within that white of the eyes, and that's what I needed to do. That's something that I didn't, so that is super nice, super useful to have. But yeah, I wanted to really improve on her design, which I think she has a much better design. I still really love the old design, but maybe she'll make a appearance in an updated version, because I'm just having a lot of fun drawing models right now. And I'm already working on the shiny model. I'm just not putting as much work into it. Like I'll maybe work on it for like an hour or so every few days when I have the chance. Right now I'm focusing more on getting this base model rigged. Ooh, I also have been doing time-lapse recordings of the thumbnails that I decided to start drawing for future videos, except for one that I did before on my old tablet, but oh well. But I was thinking about making little small videos with the time-lapse drawing of my thumbnails, just to have something to split up and just kind of always have something working towards, because I am also wanting to really improve my art overall in general over the next few little year. So I think it'll be really fun to have that shared. So probably throughout the rigging process and future videos, you'll probably see a few time-lapse videos scattered in, and I'll probably do yap overs because I think they're just fun to do. Also, I'm pretty curious on what the thought is on if once I finish rigging my base model and creating videos, would it be better to just have all of the rigging done first, so even with the shiny model, and then start doing videos? Or is it more preferred to have base model done, videos come out, and then scatter the rest of the rigging for my new model, or the new shiny model, in place? I don't want to like wait too long and only have rigging videos out, since I really do want to have a lot of pretty good variety in what I'm doing, so I don't obviously get burnt out or have it feel like I'm never going to debut, because just restarting the model is like starting all over again, and that feeling of never going to debut, because I'll always see something that needs to be improved and want to focus on that. But perfection isn't everything, and that with what I have, it's really good for like this is probably the technically fourth VTuber model that I have made since the very first one. I don't know if I'll ever share her on this. She's in like, so, oh wait, actually no, it'd be fifth, because I started with one that was very, very first. I think I have some shorts up of her at the start, and then I restarted her and made a purple version to really embody Espeon. And then I made this shiny model that we see in the little corner, based off of the green color of Espeon Shiny. And then we have the previous model that I had the prior rigging videos to, and then this model that we're working on now, the new updated one. And then I'm going to be wanting to do a shiny version. So I guess it'd be, I've made 6 models all together technically, which is kind of crazy because that's split out within like, what, 2 years? Because I think I started in 2024, and my original plan was to have everything, like each model done and ready to start releasing videos for Pokemon Legends ZA, which then Legends ZA hit and I didn't start playing it, or I started playing it, I didn't start recording it and releasing videos on it. So that goal didn't really work. But now it's kind of like, okay, how do I sprinkle in the fun aspects of creating videos, creating content, and also continuing to keep making VTuber models, which they're mostly for myself. I don't know. The future of what comes out of VTuber model making is an unsurety in my head, because for me, I guess feeling like a lack of confidence in my VTuber models and the rigging process, because I don't mind rigging my own art, because if there's something that's wrong, that's on me, you know. But like, if my art went to a different rigger and like there was a piece that shouldn't be plastered together or on one layer, then it's like, then I would feel bad and guilty, blah blah blah. Anyways, that's like a total way not even like thinking of it as an immediate this will be a good venue or like route to take. It just kind of came to my mind as I'm yapping along, and because I still don't write scripts, you can just get the train of thought process, which I would love to start sitting down and like making a script and write and having something to read. It's just the continuum of, oh, I gotta do this and do this. Like, at least when I'm yapping, I can just release my thoughts, and maybe you can understand my thought process a little bit more, even though it's all over the place. But yeah, so I hope that's not too annoying. If you have any tips, you can let me know in the comments down below. I'm always welcome to constructive criticism. I think it is a really nice thing to have. But if you can't tell with this rigging video, the process is going a lot quicker. There is already a little understanding of what I want to have happen, and so it's really nice to already have that prior knowledge. And I think that you'll see a big improvement in the eye jiggles, because it's not as long, and the eye is cut very like individually, but it's not all on one layer. So I think they look a lot better when they move, and I think the hair will look really good once I start doing the jiggle physics for the hair, because my thought process is just like a wild mane that just moves around. So that's where I want to put a lot of the focus in, and I think with how I have it, it'll look super, super nice. And I've saved some advanced rigging videos to learn from, but I'm still going to be following Merely Waifu's videos for rigging, at least like the base, because I just understand her videos a little bit better, since that's what I've been keeping like a very big focus on for rigging. So that's just kind of what's going to be happening for now, and the future of rigging my model is very bright. Oh, another thing that I've been working on the side is trying to figure out my microphone settings to sound crisp and clean. I have, oh gosh, what is this? It's like the Fifine, whatever. So I downloaded the Fifine Genie, and it's been a little difficult. I think because I'm just not the greatest at the settings. I've had a few instances where it'll completely not work how I wanted it. Like the other day I had to change all of the settings because for whatever reason I just couldn't hear anything, and like my mic just was not picking up any sound, so I had to figure out what button got pressed on there. So if anyone understands the Fine Genie or understands microphone settings to sound better, please let me know. If yeah. Anyways, if you while we're watching the little eye movements back and forth, you can see the just splitting it up on different layers. It helps improve the depth of the eye a lot better, and like the pupil's different on like a different layer, and so like moving it just looks so much better in my opinion. And I don't feel bad making negative comments about my own art. It's mostly because I just didn't really know what I was doing. And so just the learning process is steep, but it's also really fun, and there's just so much that could be said about the process that this could be a 45-hour long video of just yapping about every little thing that needs to be cut or done, or how to make certain aspects of models look good. Like I've seen models where like the shadows and it kind of shimmers, and oh my gosh, those videos just get me where I'm like, how do you do that? I think this model itself, I think the layers ended up being in like the 500, 600 layers, which I don't even think is honestly that much in comparison to what other models are. I feel like other models are in like the thousands, which is crazy to me. And also maybe that's why my old tablet was crashing. But who knows? It's just, there's so much work that goes into art, and it's incredible. And so just having that outlet has been a super nice process for me specifically. So 2026, the year of art. That is how I'm focusing on it. And look at the eye movement. Doesn't it look so nice? And the little eye rolls. Again, look at it. I'm so proud of myself for making it just look this much better. I can't wait to show you the rest of the videos, and I just hope that you will just be patient with me. I hope that this isn't too much of a big inconvenience. I really want my model to be exactly how I picture her in my head and move how I picture her. So there's gonna be a lot of rigging videos to make sure that everything is what I want and within my skill and abilities. But I hope that you have been enjoying this process, and if you would like to subscribe and come along with the journey, then feel free. If not, no pressure. But I just hope that you have a good rest of your day, and thanks for stopping by. Bye.